Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into something that's been making waves across the gaming world. Nintendo's brand new terms of service for the upcoming Switch 2. With the console launching on June 5th, Nintendo's updated End-User License Agreement, or EULA, has sparked a lot of debate. Is it about anti-piracy? Definitely. But it also raises some serious questions about user rights, digital ownership, and just how much control a company should have over the hardware you buy. Let's break it all down. So here's the big one. Nintendo has officially stated in their updated EULA that they reserve the right to remotely disable or brick a Switch 2 console if they detect what they call unauthorized activity. What does that mean exactly? According to the document, this includes things like installing custom firmware, modifying hardware, or using pirated software. This is a major change. Previous policies still discourage these actions, of course, but they didn't go as far as saying, "We'll turn your console into a $700 paperweight." Now, they're putting that power in writing. It's a bold move, and it's already got digital rights groups raising eyebrows. But before you panic, it's important to note that this bricking clause doesn't apply equally around the world. In the United States, this part of the EULA can be enforced. But in Europe, things are a little different. Thanks to consumer protection directives, European users are shielded from such extreme penalties. Nintendo can still block pirated games from running, but they can't completely disable your console. So if you're in the EU, you've got more legal protections than players in the US. Another major update ties directly into the Switch 2's new game chat feature, which includes in-game voice and video chat. Sounds great, right? But here's the catch. According to Nintendo's updated privacy policy, they now have the right to record and monitor those conversations. The goal? To prevent abuse, harassment, and any illegal behavior, which on the surface makes sense, but it opens up a massive can of worms about surveillance, privacy, and user trust. Is it okay for Nintendo to be listening in, even if it's for safety? Or is this just another step toward companies having too much access to our personal interactions? Parents, this next part is for you. Nintendo's new terms clearly state that guardians are legally responsible for the actions of minors using their services. So if your kid goes rogue, starts hacking games, or violates any part of the EULA, you could be the one held accountable. Make sure you're setting parental controls and talking to your kids about what they're doing online, because now you're on the hook if something goes wrong. Here's something we've all kind of known but maybe didn't want to admit. Under the new EULA, Nintendo reaffirms that when you buy a game from the eShop, you don't actually own it. You're not buying a copy of the game, you're licensing it. That means Nintendo can revoke access, change terms, or even remove the game entirely from the store or your library. It's a tough pill to swallow, especially in the digital era, but it's becoming standard practice across the industry. And lastly, Nintendo has thrown in a pretty controversial legal catch. Users can no longer file class action lawsuits. Instead, disputes must be settled through individual arbitration. This might seem like boring legalese, but it's a big deal. Class action lawsuits are one of the few ways regular consumers can take on big corporations. Removing that option puts more power into Nintendo's hands. So, where does this leave us? On one hand, it's clear Nintendo is taking piracy and online safety seriously, and that's a good thing. We want a fair, fun, and safe ecosystem for everyone, especially younger players. But the other side of this coin is about control and consumer rights. These new terms give Nintendo sweeping power, not just over the games you play, but the very console you paid for. And that raises a really important question. How much control should a company have after you buy their product? Are these new policies fair, or is Nintendo overstepping its bounds? Drop your thoughts below. We'd love to hear what the community has to say. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell so you don't miss our upcoming Switch 2 coverage, game reviews, and more. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.